Okay, this question is from at 714jabs.oc.funk. It says, I'm 25 years old. I want to invest in real estate. How can I invest my 50K here? I live in Orange County, California. It is expensive here. Yeah, I know that Orange County is expensive. Los Angeles is expensive. San Francisco is expensive. What you have to understand is that for these, what we consider mature markets, generally real estate is a lot more expensive. And for this market, generally people park their money there. Does that make sense? They invest money in these mature places so that it's extremely safe. They don't necessarily need a lot of returns, as you can tell with the prices. The other option is that you could take your money out of Orange County. You can invest in places that have really good cash flow, but still in California, okay? So good luck with that. All right, next question we have is from Eduardo Kicks, okay? It says, I'm 22, about to graduate from university, trading stocks, make recurring income from a website online. It says few thousand a month. How much do I have to start my real estate empire? Okay, so I have a bunch of questions. Number one, how much is the property you want to buy? Number two, what market are you in? Where are you? How much the price is? Number three, what does your credit look like? Number four, how much down payment do you have? Number five, how much can you qualify for? Okay, now if you make a couple $1,000s a month, you can also do some type of house hack, 5% down on a property that you're gonna live on one side and rent out the other. Maybe fix it up a little bit, gain some appreciation, and get into your second property 2 years from your first. Or maybe you can even sell it after 2 years so this way you don't get taxed, and then get into your next. So it's very easy if you have a consistent income and you have a job and you have good credit, okay? It'd be very simple for you to get into real estate. Now, when you say empire, if you want to scale it, you're gonna have to learn a lot of skills, you're gonna have a lot of money, but you build that up over time, okay? Next one. All right, so next question we have is from Antonio. Great information. Could you do what to avoid when buying properties to rent out? Video for first-time investors, thank you. Okay, my suggestions are, number one, do the math. Okay, you got to do the math, you got to use spreadsheets, you got to know the numbers before you get into a property. It has to pan out first, okay? Because once you buy the property, there's always things that's going to happen, and you got to make sure your math is solid, okay? Once the math's solid, and then you check the property, do the math first. Number two, cash flow positive. Okay, the property has to be cash flow positive, which means that after all expenses, every single thing, taxes, insurance, property management, utilities, vacancies, repairs, it has to be cash flow positive, because that is the only way that you're going to be able to hold on to the property long term if something happens to the market like COVID just did, all right? Number three, appreciating markets. The property should be in an appreciating market, which means that not only are you collecting positive cash flow, but at the same time, the value of the property is going up. So this way, your money is just growing. Make sense? Not only are you collecting passive income, passive income, but your property's value is actually growing. Now, that's where majority of your fortune is going to be made. So make sure it's in an appreciating market. Next, upside, okay? You know, when I first started, I didn't quite look for properties with upside. When I first started, I was mainly focused on properties with positive cash flow and appreciating market. When you can find a property that is positive in cash flow, when you can find a property that is constantly appreciating, and the property has upside, which means there's certain things that you could do to force the appreciation of the value, I would say you hit the golden grow, okay? So look for these three things and make sure you do the math before you buy the property, and then do your due diligence.